or we can call them as the diamond ingredients of Jammakol. This is something which people overlook, okay? And directly they go for the prediction. All such predictions will be 99% wrong. So let's see what are those. Essentially, there are 10 things we have to see, okay? First is udayam. Second, udayadipati. Third, udayam to arudam. Arudam to udayam. Fifth, arudam. Sixth, kavippu. Seventh, udayadipati vakram. That is retro. Udayadipati astangam, combust. Okay. Ninth one, planets bar Jamagraha in udayam. 10th one, 7th lord, and 11th one, 11th lord. Without these 11 things, you can never make a prediction in Jammakol. Even if you are missing one, this or this or this, any one if you miss also, Jammakol Prassanam will not be 10% wrong. It will be 99% wrong. Okay. 1% I may say, maybe you are able to say for what purpose he has come with the Jammakol chart. But your result is always 100% wrong. So now let us see how to use them. Okay. In this, what is that? 22 years of learning, from last 11, 12 years, I am teaching Jammakol. Okay. Close to, okay, at least 600 to 700 students would have taken recordings from me. Okay. That too, in the last 4 or 5 years, I can say 400 to 500 students would have taken recording from me of this Jammakol. Okay. And more than 300 plus students have studied live from me, live classes in online. And I also taught offline in 2017, 16, 18, 19. Okay. So with all these experiences, what I noticed is most of the students, okay, once they learn, they directly try to go and jump to the, what is that book, Upendracharya's book written by N. Chidambaram Iyer. That book is no way useful to learn. With all due respect to that book, it is in its very crude format. Understand? A book can never substitute a teacher. Okay. Whoever is the teacher, but if you stick on to his particular method and make your research only over observation, first you have to make sure teacher is having that knowledge, whether he is from the right background of that particular subject. After that, you have to join. Post joining, you have to show the faith in the subject. That is what is going to take you to the next level. When I learned from my Guru brahmarisi, okay, after that I never went to any other teacher. All these 2 decades is only research, observation. In fact, for 1 year, apart from arudam, I never checked anything. Every day arudam I used to note down. Even today also I do that. But I'm saying, after that only I went into Jammakol analysis. Otherwise, this also will become one among the other prashnas. Otherwise, it will become the only prashna which you will master like anything and predict like anything. Okay. Now let us see all these one by one. First one, udayam. Is the question or the questioner? This is udayam. Second, udayadipati. Udayadipati indicates state of the questioner. Okay. Or the native to whom this question is asked. Sometimes parents may ask about children, right? So questioner means by default you have to consider as native. It is the state, whether he is in good state or weak state. Okay. All that will be said by this Udayadipati only. Third one, Udayam to arudam. This gives us more idea about that particular person. Okay. It shows the pathway or the way how this questioner is going to behave or do. Understand? This is very important. Okay, how each person is going to respond accordingly only we have to give the answer. Desh kal patrandal desh, like that. This is also very, very important. Next, arudam to udayam. That means what? Arudam to udayam means the things he has done already. Now, for example, let us assume he wants to get a government job. That is his question. But already we can see he has given money to somebody and he has lost the money also. Or he has tried to certain influential persons. All that pathway is said by Ardam to Udayam. Fifth one, Arudam. Okay. Here Arudam means the quarrants, what is going to ask. It is also one of the indicator. Other than that, what is the important thing is the reason behind that work. What he did or what he is going to do, that is given by this arudam only. Okay. Next, kavippu. Here kavippu means it indicates the damage or the bitter consequences of that work. Okay. It indicates the hidden secret. Now, for example, let us assume what is that hidden secret or what actually we are trying to speak of. Let us assume some udayam. Okay, assume the udayam. In udayam, a person is asking, "Sir, will I get married?" Now you are seeing the seventh lord, Venus, if it is a male chart, and you are saying, "Yes, you will get married." Suppose here kavippu is sitting. Okay, this kavippu is going to say this person is going to have some bitter things with respect to the fifth bhava, that is childbirth, all those things and all. It is explaining. Means this kavippu not only says whether an event will happen or not, kavippu also says what is the damage, because every act in this world, you do good thing or you do bad thing, but it has its own consequence. Understand? It is indicating here, yes, you will get married because seventh lord Venus, Udayadipati, all that are good condition, but you will have problems to children or you will not have children. Understand that fifth bhava. But when to say this, for every act should we go and say Kavip is going to do this, Kavip is going to do this? No, that is not required. That we will see. Understand when to say and when not to say. But Kavipu also holds this portfolio. Next, seventh one. What is that? Udayam Lord Vakram. This is very, very important. Why? Because whenever Udayam Lord is important, he is already decided that. Okay. He's already decided that he has decided I want to get married to this girl only. Okay, whether and now he is coming to see matching with you are saying no, the positions are not good, like that you have put the Jammakol and they're saying, you will say no, no, no. That means you are saying some issues will be here and there. If I adjust, it will be okay, right? Like that you will say. Understand? He has already made up his mind. Or another situation is after some time, say he will give up that decision. Means he's not going to do that. If all the things are favorable, also he will do it, and within short time he will give it up. Means he will do that and he will give it up. Now, for example, let us assume somebody is saying he wants to go and study some course. You will say, no, sir, you will not complete it. It is not the worth for doing you, like that. You will say he will still go ahead and he will join. After some time, he will leave that course. Understand? Either he has already decided that, or he will do and terminate shortly. But he will do and he will not complete. Understand? These are the special status they say Udayadipati Vakram will say. So most of the times, whenever you are giving prediction for Udayadipati Vakram, to notice this. Otherwise, 99% of the time, it will go wrong. Okay. And next, Udayadipati Astaman. Udayadipati Astamanam. Udayadipati Astamanam means it shows, okay, the weakness of the quarant. Means he is not in that eligible position to do that. Okay. Those things and all we have to remember. Next one. Planets in Udayam. Based on the Karaka or Bhava of that planet only, this native is going to do that. Okay, that is what is his intention. That is where his mind is heading through. All his questions will be related to that. A planet which is coming and hitting the Udayam, 100% is the thoughts and actions will be only towards that. Next, seventh lord. Most of them ignore this. But in professional consultations, without the seventh lord, we will not even move an inch. It is also known as Nivurti Sthanadipati. Okay. Nivurti Sthanadipati. That means the planet for the remedy. Okay. Only if this seventh lord is good, we can suggest that remedy for some problem we are coming. Sir, we are having a problem in Kuladevata temple. What remedy we should do? Marriage is not getting set. What remedy we should do? Remedial questions when they asked, we have to see the seventh lord. Suppose the seventh lord itself is a badaka, then that is a different story. Understand? So we will see that. But now try to understand what are the things we have to see before getting into the chart. Without seeing these 10 or 11 things, which I'm saying as diamond ingredients, you should not get into the chart at all. Okay. Next, 10th one is 11th lord. Okay, 11th lord. This is indicating the, what is that? The profit because of that work. Okay. It is also indicating the desire fulfillment. Okay. But if this is also Badaka, it will act differently. Means what I can say, Badaka means it will give you the profit, but only after a loss, or whatever the profit you got, still you will not be able to enjoy. They'll say, no, he made all his this property, everything, but he could not enjoy. Somebody enjoyed this, that and all. This 11th are becoming Badakam, will say. Or they will say, he had a huge loss, after that only he made this. Okay. Like that, we have to say. Okay. So these are the things we have to talk. Without seeing these things. If you are giving any prediction, then that doesn't make any sense. Okay. Is there anything we didn't cover? Okay. Udayam, Udayadipati. Okay. Udayam to arudam, arudam to udayam, arudam, kavippu. Okay. Udayadipati, vakram, and udayam not astamanam. Okay. This is 9th one. Okay. That is what I'm saying. Why it went. This is 9. All right. This is 10. Okay. This is 11. Okay, fine. So we have covered all these things. These things, it will hardly take 15 minutes for you to see all this, properly analyze all this. Okay. If a client is coming to you, he is spending thousands and he's spending his time and his trust on you, it is our responsibility to give that time. Just like that, you cannot see kavippu is there, it is not working. This is there, oh, it will work. Now, see the condition, see the state, what is the mindset, talk to him, one by one, you cross-check. So maybe 15-20 minutes, let it take. After that, analysis is only a 10 minutes work. Understand? Because in prashna, maximum 1 to 2 questions only we can take an answer. That only will be a perfect reply. Understand? You cannot sit and do 10 questions like a birth chart. That will not be a correct answer. Okay. Prashna indicates an emergency. Okay. Something which is bothering in his mind from quite some time. Okay. So spending 30 to 45 minutes for a client on a prashna is very, very valid and very important. Maybe initial days you may take 1 hour, means 30 minutes this analysis may take. With experience, you can reduce down to 15 minutes and another 15 minutes to the answer, and maximum within 45 minutes to 1 hour you can close consultation. Okay. So like that, many ingredients are there. Okay. As and when I will cover. After that, case studies and all is nothing. If you know the concepts, you can do hundreds of case studies on your own. Okay, we'll see that also. And a lot of these things, okay, structurally I have discussed in the course. Okay, 25 hours course we have taken. There I have covered a race, timing of event. Okay, easily how to calculate the planets. Many things are there that will definitely give you a in-depth knowledge on the subject. Based on that, you can do your own wonders. And more and more videos also I'll post along with Nadi on our channel. If you like the video, please give a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Have a nice day.